stormed the castle, fought the dragon, but didn't get the girl. This is the game where you guess the not-so-happy ending. That's right, not-so-happy ending with your Daily Dysfunction on 89.9 KGRG FM. This game is one of my favorite games.
Me too.
One of them, your favoriteest games ever?
Ever's.
Favoritist.
And I like to put some twinkles in here now.
Okay. So how do we play this game, Gabe?
This game, I give the beginning of the story, and you, the listener, and also my lovely co-hosts,
Hello.
hey, Joe and Chuck, have to guess the ending.
Hopper's also here, but okay.
Oh. Oh.
It's okay.
She's
not lovely. What a
she's
loser.
not lovely. She's our troll of a co-host.
I'm okay with this.
All right, so the beginning of this story. A Florida sheriff is called to a scene where two women are drunkenly arguing and fighting in a parking lot.
Two women's, okay.
What happens next?
That's a good one.
Chuck, you can go first. You go
Okay.
first.
I'm gonna say that the police officer was also a female. She knew both of the females that were having the spat, and it ended up that it was like a big deal, and like she got into it with him.
Were they lovers?
I'm gonna say probably yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Like it creepy.
I'm going to say that the women started to have a cat fight. Yes. And some other drunk ran them over with a car.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It's just like out of
Curveball.
nowhere. It's like in the movies when like the person steps off the curb and all of a sudden hit by a bus.
Yep.
Okay, Hopper, what do you think?
I will go ahead and say the officer was male, and he was very turned on by the two females fighting,
And threw mud on them.
and he started filming it, and they took their clothes off, and then you know where that goes.
On the interwebs.
I want to be a cop now.
All
right, what happened?
What
All
happened?
right, so locked in?
Locked
Yeah.
in.
All right. So the female, Sarah Henderson, age 33,
Ooh.
got into a little bit of a scuffle with the police officer when he tried to arrest her. She knocked off his little microphone or little walkie-talkie thing,
Uh-huh.
which he then, because he was handling her, couldn't call backup, but he had time to mace her in the face.
Oh, man.
Did he scream and everything too?
No, but after he maced her in the eyes, she then took her hand, rubbed some of it off, and then put it in his eyes.
Oh.
So rather than just being charged with a drunken in public,
Drunk and disorderly.
she's now charged with battery of a police officer, depriving an officer of communication, and resisting arrest with violence.
Jeez Louise.
I hope that girl's night was worth it. Like, ladies
Yeah.
drink free.
Yeah.
I wonder what their argument was about. Like,
Sir,
White girl
I was white girl.
wasted!
Yeah. I had 3 vodka waters. I couldn't handle myself.
Oh my gosh.
all right. So the next story, a couple decided to, try to enjoy the weather down in the Gulf of Mexico. So the couple goes out, and it's on a sailboat, a motorized sailboat, let me tell you that.
Okay.
Important detail. But the motor breaks down. But this guy is a apt sailor, so he continues. What happens next?
The motor breaks down. The guy is a sailor. What happens?
Where
next?
was this?
Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico. Okay.
I'm going to say that he tried to sail, like using the actual sail, like catch the wind and take it wherever it takes him. And they ended up like on an island, and they were eaten by savages.
Okay. I'm going to say the guy jumped in the water, got 2 dolphins, tied ropes to the dolphins, and then tied it to his boat and made the dolphins pull him safely to shore.
That's slave labor.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Didn't that happen in the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Nope. He had them turtles.
Yeah, the theory was that he tied 2 turtles together and rode off the island.
Hair off his back. You could do that, Gabe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could.
With all that hair,
Hair off of everything.
probably could.
I think a Mexican cartel boat was passing by him, and they picked him up, and now he is a drug mule.
Okay.
Oh, a mule.
A mule.
Specifically?
Yeah, like they cut off his legs and his arms and attached mule arms and legs. And they also put the nose on him too.
Do they have his ears?
I would hope so.
Okay, good.
Terrible.
All right, so the not so
He's a monstrosity now.
the not so happy ending is he was sailing along just fine until, because like I said, sailboat,
Yeah, sure.
the mast jammed and he could not sail anymore because there was the weather apparently, if you're a sailor and you'd know this, was too nice and he couldn't catch any wind.
Too nice.
Too nice of weather. So the sun was out, there's no clouds, no wind, and so he was heading in the complete wrong direction and couldn't change anything.
I didn't even know that could happen.
Yes. So he had to wait there for an entire week with his wife.
Oh my god.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy honeymoon.
Yeah. Like you're just on a boat for an entire week. I hope they had like more food so that they could survive for a week.
Unless they ate each
It gets
other.
better because now the wind wasn't blowing, but a storm starts up.
Oh, good.
Oh wow.
And they had to tie themselves together on the boat as the storm rolled through and just like destroyed their boat.
Wow.
So not only did their engine break and their mast jam, their boat was now destroyed and they were on there for a week.
I feel like tying yourselves together is a death wish. If you get knocked overboard and you're tied together, you're gonna die.
How are you gonna
Well,
swim?
usually you tie yourself to something on the boat when you tie yourselves together. I think that's what they're saying.
Oh, okay.
They tied themselves to like the cabin something.
That makes a lot more sense. But still, even if the boat capsizes,
Oh, yeah, what if the boat goes down? Now
That
you're
would
going
suck.
down.
Yeah. Like, good
Shoot.
thing we're safe with our seatbelts, honey.
But eventually
screwed.
the Coast Guard was traveling around and found them. And
Jeez.
That's
Yep.
good.
That sounds terrible.
yeah, being stuck with your wife for a week.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the worst. Not the boat part.
That really is.
Not the boat part. That sounds